Hello guys, it's your boy Anomaly from Sweden, and as you know, now in 2 videos I've been talking about the Dreams and Nightmares case, which CSGO announced a while ago, actually the 22nd of July. The submissions were due to be done by the October 21st, and as they said at the bottom in the rules page of the submissions, Valve will announce the winners no later than November 21st, and as you can see by the date, it's November 22nd. And as you can see at the top, they did actually select the winners. Now this is interesting because they said, so what do I get if I win? Valve will award 10 prizes of $100,000 to the winning weapon submissions, but as you can see, there's 17 winning entries, meaning that this was not the $1 million reward which we thought. This was actually a $1.7 million reward for the skin creators. Now let's take a look at the winning entries, which will guaranteed be in the case. So here we can see 17 winners announced. The CSGO team reviewed over 15,000 entries from artists from all parts of the globe and decided that 10 winning submissions wouldn't be enough. So an additional 7 were selected, 17 total, for a grand total prize pool of 1.7 million. Yeah, just like I said, this was not the $1 million case, this was a $1.7 million case. That's insane. The winning submissions were produced by 24 different artists, which 14 were first-time contributors to the workshop. That means, on average, each skin creator got almost $71,000 from making a skin or helping to make a skin from this case. We're currently contacting the artists and will work with them over the coming weeks to prepare the items to get shipped in-game. We want to thank everyone, blah blah blah. So, the skins are not being released now. They're being released in a few weeks, as they said, maybe after the operation ends. So these are the 17 winning submissions, but because I don't want to spoil you guys all of them, I'll show them starting with the blues and ending on the red. The first skin that won was the Kids Necronomicon MP5. Here you can see the animation. It is obviously inspired by kids' drawings. And the fun thing about this skin has to be the silencer, where there's a whole chicken being shot out of the MP5. The second blue is the Mac-10 Pixies. He even animated the Dreams and Nightmares logo, which is really cool. This is what it looks like in-game. You can see it spinning in the home screen. This is what it looks like when you hold it. And finally, here is what it looks like in low light. You can see that the eyes still glow, which is very cool. I must say, I absolutely love this one, and for being a blue, this is one of my favorites overall. Next blue that's confirmed in the case is the sawed-off Ouija. As you can see, it resembles a Ouija board, is kind of made of wood and has this like Satan effect all over it, which is kind of cool. I must say I do like it. However, you can kind of see that it's a blue. It's lacking in color, but it definitely has some cool wear patterns. You can see the pentagram if it's battle scarred, but also here you can see the eye, which is not a pentagram, so I'm wondering if there's multiple different patterns to it. It's gonna be interesting to see. Next one, P2000 Flying in a Dream, and I must say I kind of like this skin, but it's very simple. Looking at it like this, some people are going to be asking themselves how this guy won $100,000 from this skin. But as you can see from the pictures he submitted, he put in a lot of work into it and actually made this by hand with watercolor, it looks like, which is very cool. And I really love skins which have like vanilla skin elements to it with color added to it. So here you can see it's the regular P2000, but the top is colored. Next one, the Mag-7 Predictor. This Mag-7 in-game really reminds me of the Mag-7 Memento, which looks like this, and this you'd always see this back in 2013, 14, and 15, but now since it's kinda old, you don't see it that much. This one reminds me of it because of the gray, the black, and the orange, of course. I will say, for a blue, this one is pretty nice. Next up, the Scar 20 Chicken Fight. This one doesn't have that many pictures, but here you can see that there are chickens on it, like zombie chickens. You can see the pattern as well, which is definitely interesting. I wouldn't say that this is my favorite, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Next up, the 5.7 Alpha and Omega. I like this skin because I actually sat down and talked to the creators of this skin on my stream, Anbu and Kasim Tattoo. Both of them are very cool. One of the guys, they didn't even play CS. They heard about this competition through friends and they entered, which is amazing because that proves that this contest is bringing a lot of artists from other fields into skin making and making it interesting and obviously raising the bar for what we call a CS skin, which is awesome. Next skin is the USP Ticket to Hell. This is actually the first purple skin, and you can see it is very clean. It almost looks like an NFT or like a Misfits merch in the sense that it's all black. It has this sort of futuristic, a bunch of elements, also a QR code here that links to the creator's workshop. I wonder if they're gonna let him keep it once it releases in-game or if they're gonna ask him to change it to something else, but I actually like this one. Some people didn't, I sure do. Next purple is of course the M4A1S Insomnia. Now, I showed this one in the video where I showed the skins which I think would make it into the case. This one is very cool, and I'm glad to see this one in-game. It shows that my predictions weren't all wrong, and especially my favorite feature on this skin has to be the magazine. It is so goddamn detailed. Like, you can see every individual bullet. Sure, it might look a little weird when you're shooting and the bullets aren't disappearing, but still, just like this for screenshots, it looks absolutely crazy. Next skin, we have the G3 Dream Glade. This one is a little weird, I will say, but I think I like it. It's very simplistic, but this is obviously the dreams part of the case, not the nightmares. And you can see these small cute guys over here, the blue middle and like the forest around it. Not my favorite, but interesting for sure. Second to last purple is the Peepee Bison Space Cat, which looks very weird. I like the funny effect that his eyes are these holes in the Peepee Bison. Oh my god. It's kind of weird that the cat is dead as well. He's torn in half, which is very sad. Rip Kitty. And it looks decent when in-game. I like the white and black and, like, it looks simple, but still clean. Final purple is the XM10 Zombie Offensive. Now, I said in my video, I knew one of these skins were going to be added because the pattern in itself is just too good to be passed up on. Here you can see the full pattern, which is, in my opinion, absolutely crazy. It's CSGO characters remade as Left 4 Dead zombies in a very nice cartoonish way. I really love the effort he put into this pattern, and I'm actually glad that he won. The first pink is the Rapid Ice Famas. This one is very, very spooky. As you can see in game, he's really utilizing the 3D element. Like, he makes it look like 3D with, I think it's normal maps. You can see here as well in game. It looks very clean and crisp, and also it's like very shiny, especially here when you see with this lighting. It's very scary, and I will say I really like it, but it is definitely unsettling. Next pink is the Dualrettas Beware of Sleeping. Now, I'm not sure what I think of these. It's like a watermelon, scary watermelon thing. And you can see he submitted skins for the MP7, MP9, and the Dualrettas. I think it's decent, but it's just little weird. Not my favorite pink. The final pink is the MP7 Fear. Now, this one I am a little disappointed in. It is very, very simple. I like the red-green split here, whatever it's called. I think it's called a chromatic aberration effect. I really like that. But when you watch how he made it, you can see it's like pretty simple, and I'm not really sure like what it means. So not my favorite pinks. I'd say overall, except for the Famas, I'm pretty disappointed in the pinks. After this one, we have the reds. Now we have an AK and we have an MP9. I'm gonna show the AK first because I like that one a lot less than I do the MP9. So we have the AK47 Nightwish Pearlescent. Here you can see the skin. Looking at it like this, I don't think it looks very good. It's just too many colors, weird hyper beastie artwork, but what they want you to see is this. As you can see, the wolf thing in the middle changes color from blue to purple to blue to purple. It's the pearlescent effect that you see on a lot of skins. Basically, the effect that one is gonna have is gonna be similar to this. How this one changes color, that skin is gonna change color as well. Now, I will say, I don't really like this one that much. On a scale, I'd give this like a 6 out of 10. Because I feel many people will say, oh, I love this skin, but because of the pearlescent effect, not because the actual artwork. People are just like, oh, shiny! And they instantly are like, oh, yes, I'll buy that. But they're not looking beyond the shiny shininess, you know? Next and final skin of the case that is confirmed, the Dreams and Nightmares case, and the final $100,000 winner is the MP9 Starlight. Now this skin is by far my favorite in the case. It looks absolutely crazy. Sure, it looks like My Little Pony, but the gray with the white and the gold combined with the fact that it kinda shines in game is amazing, especially with all of these colors. This is my favorite skin from the entire case, and it's made by Dunnydam, who's made countless skins for CS already. He's made countless stickers, he's made the whole rank sticker capsule, he made the Op Paw and the Empire skins. He just has so many skins in the game, and he just keeps putting out skins like these, which are absolutely mind-blowing. And I think this one and the Wild Lily are tied for my favorite all-time MP9 skin, and overall this should probably be a top 10 skin overall in the game for me. I just absolutely love the colors in combination with the gold and the white. So fucking clean. So those are all of the winners for the Dreams and Nightmare case. The 17 winners sharing the $1.7 million prize pool in real money, which is insane. And as I said, I already talked to some of the people, for example, the people that made the 5-7. They said they had no idea what they're gonna do with the money, and it felt unreal that they even won. And I'm happy for everyone who made it. I'm a little sad because I would have wanted to see a skin from Moonfighter in this case. He submitted some absolutely crazy skins, but overall as the case is, I think the lower tier are not that cool. M4 is of course awesome, but nothing can beat the MP9 at all. So, thank you guys for watching. Now we know which skins are going to be in the case. We still don't know which knives are going to be in the case, but it's probably going to be, for example, the Butterfly Emerald, the new knives from the Riptide case. And other than that, congratulations to all the winners, and I hope we get to see a lot more competitions like this in the future. And yes, I am going to be opening a lot of these cases once they release. Thank you for watching, and now it's at 2:30 a.m, so I'm going to go and jump off the balcony and hopefully land on the pavement. Yeah. Oh my god.